There you go. All right, we're live on YouTube, going live on Twitter, and now going live on Facebook.
Beautiful.
All right, you can push your note. There we go, dude.
I'm good.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Insider BA's Road to SummerSlam Rumor Mill. It is the special mini-series edition of my Rumor Mill show where I have special guests with me and as well to speak the rumors, give some quick recaps, thoughts on whatever road we're going to, which this one is SummerSlam. WrestleMania, what happened where you saw this familiar face, and I will say this right now. If you don't know who he is, you will learn today. He is the Unfiltered Brendan Nadeau, BAMS for short. He's unfiltered because he has a lot to say, and there's never a filter to stop him from what he's saying. So stay tuned for what he's got to say. And yeah, that's definitely. But so anybody that's new, if you haven't already, just like, share, follow, retweet, subscribe. All the links are in the description below this video on Facebook, on YouTube as well. If you are commenting on YouTube, I can't see them, but I can see Facebook. So bring the comments on to the Facebook page. I'll be happy to shout you guys out. But if you're commenting on Twitter and on YouTube as well, I can't see you guys right now. But if there's anything, I will be happy to answer any questions that I see after the show is done. But if you want to just actually talk to me while we're live, go on the Facebook page, WWE SmackTalk, search it in, you'll find us. So now, top rumors today. An update on Ronda Rousey. You're a big fan.
Very interested.
Very interested in that big update. That's the first top rumor. Then also, Demon King, will he be at SummerSlam? A major title match spoiler for SummerSlam. Stay tuned for that one. I think it's going to upset him. Raw reunion tonight. So I won't give you who's confirmed. I'll give you the people who denied and some more things on what's supposed to happen tonight. But of course, like I said, just make sure you follow, like, retweet, share, do everything you got to do, subscribe. Before we get any further, I'll let him I know he kind of already introduced himself back in the Road to WrestleMania Rumor Mill. So you got any few things you just want to say?
No.
Who you are, like, basically.
Oh, I'm BAMS. Obviously, I think most of the people recognize me.
Yeah, I mean,
seeing me and gotten upset with me.
You were
upset
on that very controversial episode of my show where it was the week after Roman Reigns came back from his cancer. So, I mean, if you want to go see, I know, if you want to know what he stuck by, go ahead onto our YouTube page. Go find it. It happened sometime in March. So look for the March episode with his picture on it. That's all you got to do. It's that simple. Go to our YouTube page. Because I tell you what, it was very, very controversial, everything he said. Like I said, he is the Unfiltered BAMS Nadeau. Comments are coming in already. Let me just get a few things going. Let me just share it. Of course, to all the groups that are letting me share to you right now, I want to thank you all for being my friend as Waterboy.
Raw reunion is a big-time reach tonight.
It is, Zach, if you think about it. With the ratings.
They just
want to get the ratings, dude.
They do this all the time.
That's the only reason why they're doing it, man. Like,
it's tough.
It was like a 2-week heads up. You go, well, Raw reunion. Yeah.
I'm sure they've had it in the works, though. They just didn't know when they were going to do it.
It's like, damn, dude. Out of nowhere, you just announced it. It's like, the ratings have been shit, and it is what it is.
I don't think they think
we're here.
Fix it.
Dan the man, we are here. And a certain man likes to say that. Bray Wyatt, he finally arrived last week. By God. Yeah, I still am afraid of that man. That mask and the screaming girls and the lighting, it was perfect. Thank you. And we're going to get more into Bray Wyatt in the top rumors with the Demon King, of course, because he did attack Finn Balor. And since we're on the Raw topic, a quick recap of what happened last week. The Fiend showed up, and
which was a lot of fun.
I don't know what else happened. Nothing big.
Well, you pretty much just.
I mean,
had
you kind of
continued victory lap from Brock Lesnar.
There it is. There is the first mention of Brock Lesnar. We should keep a count of how many times he's going to talk about Brock Lesnar. Because
there's going to be a lot.
He is if you haven't noticed, he's wearing a Wyatt Gym shirt.
I do love Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt's awesome, but he is a big Brock Lesnar fan as well. So he loves the fact that he is the new Universal Champion because he is the reigning, defending,
undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world.
Brock Lesnar. That's the man.
Love him?
Last week, of course, Raw was the Fiends. You had the setup of some SummerSlam matches. We're going to touch base on that. SmackDown Live, you had the Town Hall, which, I mean, it let some unfamiliar voices speak up.
It seemed pretty staged.
Yeah, of course. You had all the heels behind Shane, and then all the baby faces. Roman Reigns was the first to leave. And then, I know, Roman Reigns, he's going to be
such a badass.
the biggest badass in the company.
He's such a badass.
Dane says, nice shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Dane.
John says, I just want to hear Razor say, hey, yo, tonight.
Oh, you know that, both.
I can't wait for that. Both. SmackDown Live, of course, you had the Town Hall. Apollo Crews, he went over Andrade. I don't know why. Liv Morgan. I love Liv Morgan.
You be both.
I love Liv Morgan, and she spoke up finally, and she said basically what Kevin Owens has been saying. People like Charlotte, people like anybody in the Shane McMahon who are taking all the TV time away are taking the time away from them. Very true. I want more Liv Morgan, and I love what she did after her matchup. I didn't expect her to win.
I love watching Liv. I don't think she should get more time. Maybe an appearance. She doesn't need a longer match.
No. The match was fun. She got actually a lot of praise for her matchup with Charlotte.
She did well.
It was a 5-minute match.
You got to keep it short.
And what she did after with the whole the real, I got to be more real. But yeah, more real when she comes back because Charlotte was right. Hey, whatever she has in store, I'm all for. That kind of rhymed.
I did not trying everything.
Yeah, new things.
Trying to get over.
Eric Bischoff apparently was not in charge last week, but Paul Heyman was on Monday. This week, which Eric Bischoff is going to be on Raw tonight, Raw Reunion, of course. He was the former general manager back in the day. He is supposed to eventually take over tomorrow. So we'll see if that happens because, like I said, take everything I say with a grain of salt. So
I don't think they'll ever have full control.
No, it won't be full control.
They should,
but they did fire one of the co-writers for SmackDown and one of the lead writers for Raw already. So
we'll see.
Eric Bischoff, and Paul Heyman, they're definitely inserting their way into the scene of WWE. So as far as like anything else up on SmackDown, yeah, the Kevin Owens, which I love Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens and the Shane McMahon storyline keeps on going on. We're definitely going to get a KO.
That needs to stop, and you need to get. I'm done with Kofi. So switch the title somewhere.
Yep.
And I don't see why you don't put on Kevin Owens going to a big show or have him take it at a big show either way.
I mean, they're kind of setting up Kofi versus Randy Orton. I would be okay if Randy Orton wins.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it.
I love Kofi Kingston, but it's like, I don't know. If he wins at SummerSlam, I'd be shocked. Then again, I was shocked at the fact that Seth Rollins wasn't a longer champion than Kofi Kingston.
Wait.
I'm just saying. I know your Brock Lesnar's your dude.
Yeah, the beast of the box.
The Brock box. The Brock party. Like I love the whole funniest thing. I love the whole Brock party. And then like the following week, like
you know what
Stephanie
I love more
than
just the Brock party?
What?
That people got upset about the Brock party. That was the whole point.
People got upset over the Brock party that they had to change the briefcase back to not being speakers on it. Like
he's a joke. He's not.
Come on, people. It's entertainment. Just enjoy it. Stop being so.
When he feuded with Eddie Guerrero, and he put on the sombrero, was dancing.
Oh, and he danced on the stage.
This is what he does.
Like, just let him be himself.
He does have.
You want a different Brock? That was him. That was a different Brock right there. It was Brock.
From everything I've read, that is who Brock is. Like he's a big
goofball, right? But he's got to be the beast incarnate.
He's
so
a monster.
He was being serious, but at the same time taking Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston.
And he's your world champ again.
He's the world champ. So he's the world champ going to SummerSlam, and stay tuned for top rumors, of course, because he might be upset what I'm going to say. But SummerSlam, so of course, you have Brock versus Seth. How about we get prediction? Who do you think wins that match?
Who do you think I'm going to say?
I mean, if I had to guess, it's definitely not going to be Seth Rollins, right?
It's going to be suplex the whole arena. I hope he throws around, and I hope Becky Lynch sticks her face in it, and she gets suplexed.
There it is. Becky Lynch, the man, is going to get suplexed. I expected the man kind of to get in Brock's face at
I would love it, and I would love Brock to throw her.
But Baron Corbin was the one.
That was a terrific move.
Baron Corbin gave her the end of days, and Brock Lesnar came out and cashed in.
I like when they do stuff like
that. Let's see. Comments rolling in. Push Liv, hell yeah. KO and Liv should wreck shop together.
Let's not push things that far.
Let's not put them together because I don't like mixed tags. We're gonna get on that.
Let's not put Liv in the title match.
Let's not put. Yeah, it's not yet. Not yet. Give her time. Let it be like how you build Alexa Bliss.
Alexa wasn't anything when she was in NXT.
Exactly. She came to SmackDown and eventually became a champion. Yeah. Let it build.
She became a good heel. She was fun to watch.
Yeah. Drake Maverick failed once again to consummate the marriage. Drake Maverick and his 24/7 title. I'm the whole thing.
I don't care about that.
You don't like it?
I take a piss break.
I took a piss break during the women's last week.
You might as well, like I told you guys before.
We're gonna get on the women's right now.
But yeah, that 24/7 title, I hate it.
You don't like it at all. It's entertaining. Our Truth is killing it.
I loved the hardcore title the way it was.
Yes.
And then they switch it to 24/7. So no matter what, putting that 24/7 note on anything, I don't like it. Just
the name itself.
It devalues the title. You have so many changes. One guy can't hold on to it. It's impossible. You know what I mean? And then you got these gimmicky title changes.
Yeah, I understand.
Just like they're talking. I mean, we'll probably get to it about the Raw reunion, but they're talking about the title on that.
What's that? Oh, the Raw reunion tonight? Yeah. There's probably going to be a lot of changes tonight with all the legends.
That's so stupid. To add credibility, that's
Hurricane showed up at an interview for Our Truth is having an interview, and Hurricane out of nowhere tried pinning him, failed to pin him, and just ran away. He ran away after he failed to pin him.
But that's
24/7 right there.
That's the
You get one chance, I guess. You don't have to keep pinning him more. But
he's a fair man. He knew he didn't beat him. And he's like, all right, I'm out.
And then came in Drake with the banana suit, and
that was stupid.
Did you see him at the Comic-Con? There was a thing where he showed up at Comic-Con too.
Really? See, that's all right.
Drake Maverick showed up to Comic-Con. I know, the most famous thing from Comic-Con that I remember wrestling-wise was when CM Punk showed up with the title.
Yes.
Because he ran away with it after SummerSlam. Oh, no, after Money in the Bank.
Yep,
and
in Chicago.
So the Comic-Con was in San Diego. I'm assuming it's usually San Diego's the first, because this year was. I don't know if it's always
usually. I think it is. I think that's the biggest one.
I don't know if the venue's always the same, but basically, years ago, I believe it was 2011, maybe.
It was.
2011, CM Punk showed up with the title. Fast forward to what we have today. Drake Maverick showed up at Comic-Con with the panel all there, and he came out with this. He was in a disguise with banana thing, and he asked a question, and basically he's like, "Has anybody seen Our Truth? Because I need to speak to Drake Maverick to tell him where he is." And then I think it was Zack Ryder and Craig Hawkins were two of the people on the panel, along with Becky Lynch and I think Kofi Kingston. I'm not really sure who else.
Ooh, what a mix of characters.
And basically, wow, Brian Farrick. Hello from Scotland. Hey, shalom.
How's it going?
Shalom? I don't know.
That's Jewish.
I just felt like saying shalom because I like to say shalom a lot. I'm not Jewish, though. I don't want to Oh, hey, guys. I'm new to y'all streaming page. Tonight's Raw should be good. I hope it isn't all hype, though.
It is all hype.
It's going to be all hype. You're going to get Stone Cold, though. Thank God.
I do love Stone Cold.
So he's got his own show on Raw coming out in a few weeks. So he's going to promote the shit out of that. So stay tuned. But like I was saying, Drake Maverick showed up 24/7.
Yeah.
And then he took it off his disguise. And then he basically told the crowd, because they were making fun of him for the fact that he didn't consummate the marriage yet. And he's like, listen, at least I'm getting any closer than all you nerds out there. Comic book nerds. Hey, great.
Well played.
Great fire right back at him. So you're not a fan of 24/7, but moving on now. The fatal four-way, right? Elimination between the girls on Raw.
Yeah, I skipped it. I watched some of it.
The chemistry. First of all, you got rid of Carmella first.
That's not right.
Yeah,
I would
as far as chemistry is concerned, she could have gave a little bit more fire to the match with whatever she does.
Yeah.
Naomi is okay to an extent with all their moves and whatever.
Natalya is awful.
Natalya is completely awful. She's a technical wrestler, and
she's not that technical though. She messes up a lot. She's just riding off that heart, man.
Oh man,
that's all that
I know.
And I, not the biggest Hart fan. I love Owen.
Yeah.
Do not think Brett is as great as he makes himself out to be.
Yeah, the best there is.
Natalie is awful. Jim Neidhart was nice.
So we were talking about before the show started. who you think your top 5 or top 10. Is Bret Hart in those top 5?
No.
No, not at all. Not for me either.
No.
If you had to name top 5, number 1, you don't have to do an order because that'd be kind of tough. No, just top
Shawn
5.
Michaels, Ric Flair, Steve Austin. You got to put The Rock up there.
Of course.
Austin. And then who am I missing here? I mean, there's a list of guys you can put up there too. I mean, you can put Triple H.
There you go.
You could put
Jericho.
Jericho. It's
he's killing on AEW.
There's an argument to be made for a few guys.
Yeah.
That you can't. I mean, it's all opinion based anyway. That you can't tell somebody, nope, you're wrong.
Right. It's just
it's not like somebody saying Mark Henry or something.
Yeah.
I mean, respect
sexual
Mark
chocolate.
Henry.
He's
like I love Mark.
He'll
Henry,
be there tonight. So sexual chocolate.
I do love Mark Henry though.
But yeah, I guess for some reason they eliminated Carmella, and then it was a train wreck of a match between Alexa, Natalya, and Naomi. And then, I mean, looking at the match from the beginning, I just expected Alexa to win, or if I could. So I was texting Dane Bourget, who was on the show last week, and he said when Natalya won, he's like, I mean, it's something fresh, I guess. And I said,
they try this every year. Or so.
And I said, Natalya though,
yeah, she's gotten a few pushes.
If you want to give me fresh, you can't give me Carmella because she already kind of had it. You're not going to give me. Don't give me Alexa Bliss because she just went to go face Bayley.
Yeah.
Don't give me Natalya. I guess give me Naomi. Worst case scenario.
I guess if you have to.
If you had to, exactly.
So
I'd rather have
Becky
versus Natalya. Your SummerSlam matchup.
But this is what happens when people want stuff like this to main event.
It's in Canada,
like this
and they
disgusting.
they have had history in the indie scenes. I don't want to see it though.
It's awful.
Just go watch your indie matches because I don't give a shit. It's gonna be on the biggest event of the summer. Becky Lynch, the man, versus Natalya.
Awful. I won't watch.
Then moving on to let's see. I will answer that question, Leo, right after this because he's definitely gonna answer this question. But the other matchup announced is Bayley versus Ember Moon. I like it. Good. I like it. Ember Moon finally getting her chance. I don't know how she got her chance. I think she just helped. Bayley helped out Ember Moon against Fire and Desire and Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. Love Mandy Rose.
Well, you have to.
Of course. Smoke show. And she's blonde, of course. I love blondes, if you haven't noticed. Alexa Bliss. Liv Morgan used to be blonde. But yeah.
She's going to win, but she'll change it.
Yeah, she's going to get real. Remember? She's going to get real.
We'll see.
But, yeah, we'll see. But Ember Moon, he needed a partner. Bayley showed up, and then Bayley just tells her, yeah, you deserve a title match.
That's all things I think. I would like to see Sasha Banks come back and
just fuck shit up.
I
would want that, too. I want that. Give me a heel Sasha if you're going to bring Sasha back at all. If not,
it would be great.
Just kick her ass to AEW. Let her go over there and have fun. Because AEW, like we said.
I bet you they won't main event women's wrestling. They won't let me down like that.
You don't think so?
AEW? Oh, there's too much talent.
You got the
WWE has too much talent too, but they're just trying to get more people to watch.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That match shouldn't have main evented WrestleMania. It obviously wasn't the best match in the card.
Oh, the main event, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a draw, but you can get away with doing it because it's WrestleMania.
Right.
Because people are watching it. So
yeah.
You can't get away with doing it on like Extreme Rules or anything like that.
Right.
Who's gonna watch it?
It's just
they'll just turn it off before that match.
Yeah.
They'll watch the pay-per-view.
So Bayley versus Moon, definitely better than Becky versus Natalya. We'll see what happens at the pay-per-view. So the question that Leo had, he said, what are y'all's thoughts on Brock Lesnar having the WWE Universal title back? I'm not a fan due to the fact he hardly is even on WTV weekly. He shows up whenever he wants. Do you guys think that will change though, since they're trying to get ratings and viewers up?
No.
Bam?
No, don't change. He's pissing you off.
And I kind of agree. I kind of agree because
he's a special attraction.
Exactly. When you had Ronda Rousey showing up every week, and in her second and third match she won the Raw Women's title, I was already fed up with Ronda Rousey by week 4.
Because Brock Lesnar is a special attraction. He's a prize fighter.
If they would have booked Ronda the way they booked Brock, just don't give her the title just yet. Have her have their special attraction matches at SummerSlam.
Which is what they should have did.
Which is what they should have did, but they once again, WWE fucked it up.
I think she did a good job though as champ. She did.
Yeah, but now look at the women's division now. There's nobody.
Well, that's not her fault. That's just
They fed everybody to her.
Who's there besides Becky and you know what I mean?
Nia Jax is hurt, I guess.
Ugh.
I know. I don't like Nia either.
Ugh.
Alexa Bliss.
I like Alexa.
Next, you got nobody else. Yeah, Natalia and Naomi be in that match last year, and Carmella.
And that's it. And
I think
people
Carmella's
getting sick of Charlotte
that's another
because
thing.
they have short attention span.
The whole thing with Natalia, Naomi, and what's her name, Carmella. I don't even know who's on SmackDown in this Fatal 4-Way. If there was it, they all have Raw superstars because I can't fucking make my mind up anymore with the wild card rule.
I hate that rule. I mean,
don't understand it's
stupid.
It's stupid.
They should, and especially if they're going to go through with this whole Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff thing,
right?
Have two separate rosters and just don't mix them ever.
But the thing is, they have Fox. Fox is coming in October, and they want the big guys.
Some star power.
They want some star power. But
they have enough star power that they can have two shows.
They're gonna want Brock Lesnar, dude. I'm telling you right now.
That's fine.
They're gonna want. How's he get to SmackDown? He's the champ.
Brock does whatever Brock wants.
He just shows up wherever he wants.
So Brock, here's my idea.
Go ahead.
You have Brock unify the titles.
Unify the titles. Wow.
The titles.
Sorry, Kofi.
Everybody was so pissed off.
I honestly thought Brock was going to win the title from Kofi because it would have garnered more heat for him.
Oh, yeah.
But instead, we're going to get Brock versus Seth. I mean, I kind of don't want to see it again.
I think Brock liked Seth.
That's probably why. I was okay because Randy Orton was the final competitor with Seth in that Royal. I would have been okay if Randy Orton would have went to go face Brock. We had that once. And Randy Orton got busted open. It was awesome.
I loved it.
I mean, give me that again.
I would let Brock
if you really want
anybody on the roster that he wants.
So it's just like,
except for Bray Wyatt.
All right. Yeah, right. Don't fuck
Protect Bray a little bit.
Protect Bray. Oh, God.
You just started this.
Just don't screw it
don't
up.
Fuck this up.
Oh my God.
Because this is probably one of my favorite things he's ever done. And he's done some really fun stuff. I've been a Wyatt fan for a very long time.
He's always reinventing himself. It's kind of in a way like Jericho.
Yeah.
Jericho always reinvents
himself. Well, he knows
himself.
the business. His dad was a wrestler.
Yeah, so, IRS.
Yeah. I used to love IRS. Everybody hated him.
You got to pay your taxes, bro.
Oh, my God.
So Brian Farrick says, who is the most held back in the women's division right now? Held back?
I mean, I don't think anybody's held back.
It was Ember Moon. It was Ember Moon.
I don't think there's anybody that's really held back. They're not
I got it.
Talented.
I got it. The one that is held back, and I don't like her, Asuka.
She's not really held back, though. She had
what has she done?
For a while.
What has she done since winning the Rumble? She lost to Charlotte and disappeared off the face, and now she's teaming up
the problem
with Kairi Sane.
You can say what you want, but the WWE does pay attention. They pay attention to their families.
Right.
Everybody bitched about Roman. I don't like Roman. He's not in the title picture. We got what we wanted. We still bitch.
Very true.
Asuka was in that title run for a very long time.
Yeah.
People get sick of her. We don't want her anymore. We don't want her anymore. Yeah. She got booted out the picture.
Good. I never liked it.
The WWE listens. Now they pissed you off with Brock, which makes me so happy. Oh, I love that people get so upset about this too. He pisses me off. He doesn't wrestle on Raw. He's a special attraction, bro. He's a prize fighter. You don't put your prize fighter in meaningless shows. You're gonna get the viewers anyway.
At least just
have him show up. Right. Whatever, but he doesn't have to show up every week.
At least have him show up, though.
He shows up. And that's the best thing, too, is when they found out that people were mad that he wasn't showing up.
Yeah.
What did Brock come out and say? I don't have to fucking show up.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
He played right off of that. Dude, Heyman's like, he just says he doesn't want to come here because he doesn't care.
Right.
All right. Oh, you guys going to boo. That's exactly what Heyman wanted to do. I love Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman's a beast.
Oh, I love Paul Heyman.
Brian also says, are we going to get Randy versus Kofi at SummerSlam? So it was kind of teased after that 6-man tag I think they had on SmackDown, which is kind of funny because we literally just talked about this before the show went on.
We did.
When you have a Royal Rumble matchup, you had Shawn Michaels and Taker in 2007, but at WrestleMania, it was still Shawn Michaels versus John Cena and Undertaker versus, I think, Batista maybe? Edge. It was probably Edge.
Oh, was Edge?
07.
It was Edge.
The final two competitors in a Royal Rumble or Battle Royal always somehow get the title match at that big pay-per-view. Because I'm okay with Randy. Seth won the Battle Royal. Is going to go face Brock. Who's going to face Kofi Kingston? Wait a minute.
This is why you have two different shows.
It's the runner-up.
This is why you have two different shows, two different rosters.
And that's what they need to stick to. And that's unfortunate they're not doing that.
Two different companies.
You have the cross-branded
if it makes you
MVP
feel any better,
top 5, 10. I don't even know what the hell they called that Battle Royal last week. It was weird. It was like cross-branded MVPs of Raw and SmackDown, all stars, top 10 all stars.
It was the WWE doing what the WWE wanted to do and get the guys that they wanted to.
Yeah. Daniel Bryan was originally scheduled to be in that Battle Royal, but
I love me some Daniel Bryan too.
But he had a exclusive thing, and I think production just screwed it up, so they took Daniel Bryan out because he's supposed to have that announcement, which he showed up last week. Didn't make the announcement.
I think that's just pissing people off.
He just got cut off a bunch of times, and he just.
When's his contract up?
Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Next year?
I thought he just re-signed. I
don't think he did.
He re-signed to the fact because they let him wrestle. If he wasn't gonna resign if they let him wrestle.
Yeah, but I don't think he signed a long-term contract. So all I think is the end of his contract, he's supposed to go part-time.
Okay.
Because it was nice.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Makes total sense, dude.
It makes plenty of sense.
Right.
He can't wrestle a full schedule like this, with all the house shows and shit like that. So that's what he's supposed to do. So I don't know if he's going to say he's stepping away for a little bit or whatever, but now he's just messing with people.
Yeah.
Which is too bad.
So Dane's saying it was Batista in 07.
So they're taking Batista?
Batista was a champ.
Sense.
Yeah.
Batista was pretty hot.
Dane also says Shayna Baszler should have come out and attacked Becky and choke her out last week. That would have been good.
Then you're still putting the WWE, the NXT.
And then, yeah, exactly. It's like you're combining both titles in a way.
Yeah,
and another thing, Shayna is kind of growing on me, but it's still not growing on me. I gotta watch more of Shayna Baszler because I don't know yet.
But you see is what you get.
Yeah.
It's nothing. She's nothing special. She's fun to watch.
Leo says this whole thing with the wild card's stupid. Just to have two different rosters they did years ago. It makes total sense.
I hate that they mix this and you get the wild card. Why? So I can get Roman on both shows. I don't need more Roman.
Oh my dude.
I don't need more Shane McMahon. I don't need
it's literally what I've been talking about for the past 3 months.
It's ridiculous.
You're giving me the wild card, and it's just you're not using wild card to its best capability. You're not giving me any wild cards. You're just giving me who you want to be on Raw.
You're giving me the top 5 guys.
You just exactly
just recycled.
It's just all right. We get Kofi again. And it's not always 4 guys like they say. It's always 8 or 9 or 10. And now it's like
you don't even roster.
You know they don't even announce it in wild card anymore. It's just whoever is showing up on Raw, have fun. That's just basically what it's coming down to. It's like Randy was on it last week. Kofi.
This is why people get sick of stuff. Right?
It's just
because they see too much.
For a good amount of time, Roman Reigns wasn't even showing up on his actual brand show. He was showing up on Raw. What do you like? But then again, it's the same topic, same conversation. Do you think Paul and Eric will get the ratings up for WWE?
They're allowed to.
If they're given a lot of control.
If they're allowed to.
I know Vince is still the last say, but unless Vince really realizes that they know what they're doing, even though they both ran companies that went down the tubes. Go ahead. I know,
Paul Heyman expanded too fast with ECW. That's what happened to ECW.
Okay.
He wasn't supposed to be as successful as he was. He was a little regional promotion that specialized in hardcore matches. There's GCW out there and all this stuff now. It's all the same stuff. Well, actually, ECW was a better product than those shitty companies. But
WCW though was just we're on fire. We're awesome. We're killing WWE. Literally draining
power to the talent.
You gave the whole contract clauses where they have power over creative, and you every week was a new NWO member. That's
dude.
How many NWO? We should go look how many NWO members there were between that span. And there was the black and red.
They said it on one of the.
And then there was the Latino World Order, and then there was the Blue World Order.
The Blue World Order was terrific in ECW. I just want to be that. The Blue
it's just dude,
I love that.
Dane answered the question. He says no. They won't change the ratings because they still have to answer to Vince, and that's the biggest thing.
That could be
unless Vince at least gives some of it away. Just don't touch it as much and let them do their thing.
I have an idea. Just let them do what they're supposed to do.
Vince will not let that happen. He should just go to XFL in 2020. That's coming up.
He's keeping hands off of that.
He's keeping his hands off that?
Yeah. He's not going to run the business side of that because he made a mistake last time.
Oh, Jesus.
You didn't see that? That he's hired all these executives that have done NFL products?
No, I haven't seen that.
He's doing it the right way.
Brian says, when will Vince hand the reins over to Triple H?
When he dies.
Yeah.
Or when he physically can't. He loves the business too much.
And I respect it. I respect it.
You can't say that he doesn't know
He knows
Vince knows what's good. Vince knows what's good. He just doesn't care.
Yeah. It's like you guys are going to tune in. You got to boo.
Who's pushing it? Honestly. Nobody. Right now, who's pushing?
Nobody. For now.
There's no competition.
For now. We'll see what happens when AEW comes to October.
They got a lot to prove. Like, they got a lot to prove. It's tough to do it. It's great you can do 2 shows. Terrific. Good job. I'm proud of you. Well played.
3 shows.
The first one wasn't an AEW production. It was just the double collaborative. Yeah. Okay. It was just an Elite Presents the All In or something like that.
I know. I'm talking about Double or Nothing.
Oh, that was an AEW show. They did have 3 now. Yeah, that's right.
Fighter Fest and then
Fight for Fallen.
Yep.
Yeah, so they've done 3 shows.
All In is correct. It was the Elite Presents. Yeah. Because at New Year's is when they announced.
I forgot that they just did that other show.
Yeah. That was just like, I think it was last weekend.
Yeah, I watched some of it. It's not like one of that big pay-per-views. It's good that you can do it 3 times. Terrific. But can you do it on every week product and keep everybody's attention?
Which will be the biggest test.
It's tough.
Coming October.
People will pick.
Same time that Fox happens for SmackDown. I'm glad we're talking about that because it brings me now what the show's all about. I know we're 30 minutes in. We haven't even spoken any rumors. Damn. But rapid rumors today. First one I have for you, since we're speaking about Fox, reports that Fox intends to promote SmackDown Live as a choreographed sports presentation as part of a Thursday through Sunday sports block, which will feature the NFL on Thursdays, and Sundays, WWE on Fridays, which is what it's supposed to be, and college football on Saturdays.
Which is smart because this is replacing UFC for them. Because they lost UFC.
Did they lose it? Is that what happened?
They lost their big deal to ESPN. ESPN gets all the fights.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I did not know that.
So this makes sense because they're also supposed to get another show, like just a talk show. They're supposed to have a WWE talk show.
Correct. Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yes. They're going to have like a pre-thing that's like, all right, guys, this was going to happen tonight. It's going to be like a sports center in a way.
I like it.
I'm all for it. It's like
if they do it right.
I'll just say this. Smacking Talk was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Smacking Talk?
Talking Smack.
Talking Smack.
Yeah.
Where's Smack Talk? I forgot.
Talking Smack. That was a lot of fun. They had some great segments come out of that.
Talking Smack. Oh, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan the Miz.
Oh my God.
That was terrific.
Because there's just like there's no scripts. It's just there's a script. There's bullet points like I have, but at the same time it's all off the head. Which is the best. Best stories are.
Oh, you get the most natural reactions out of anybody.
From the hip. Yeah, shooting from the hip. Like Kevin Owens is doing. Kevin Owens has freedom now. He's just doing whatever he wants because he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what they're booked.
I do love Kevin Owens.
So they want to push SmackDown Live as a legitimate sport, and even though the outcomes are not real, we'll see. I mean,
it's pretty good.
I like it. I'm all for Fox. It's gonna be tough on Fridays though.
That's why you just record.
What do you mean? Yeah,
that's what I do.
And then I have to go back and watch it. It's just, I never find.
I come home from softball. I sit there and I put on. I sit down all day. That's all I do.
Question coming in. Brian says, which big star will be next to lead W for AEW? I'll answer this one, Sasha Banks, just because we haven't seen her.
I don't know. She wasn't a big independent star.
Yeah, but
she's a name value, but she's not. I'm gonna go back to this.
Yep.
Women are not being attractions.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just gonna say
that's your opinion.
You can get angry
all you want. You can say what you want on this show.
As some of them put on great matches. Sasha's one of them. She puts on some great matches for a man or a woman. I'm not putting my hard-earned money to go watch somebody main event that I don't want to see.
I understand.
And it is what it is. Like, I don't mind them in the middle of the card, but
what I do want to put my money on is this next rapid rumor. Liv Morgan reportedly set to get a character makeover because we got started last week. I'm all for it. Let's keep on rolling, baby. Moving on now. Miz versus Dolph. That was another thing that happened last week. The Miz TV. Yeah. Dolph Ziggler came out, and he pretty much did what Samoa Joe did a few weeks ago, where he talked about he's soft, and he's just a bitch, and then they battled each other, and then.
In all fairness, I don't like face Miz.
He's
too watered down.
I don't either.
He's too childish.
He is better as a heel.
He's a great heel.
And oh wow, Dane just came in. Who do you think the next star will be? Asuka. Then again, it's a woman, so same opinion like you said before.
I don't know. She would probably go back
New Japan.
She'd probably go back.
Yeah,
where she's comfortable and she knows the management and stuff like that.
Sure.
I mean, they probably know her, but do they really know her? You know what I mean?
Right. So speaking of the Miz and Dolph, though, like that promo. So apparently there is no.
I could see a Sami Zayn going.
Ooh,
going back to El Generico. I can see that.
That would be nice.
I can see that.
Sami Zayn.
Kevin Owens just resigned, so he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Sami Zayn would be
But I can
nice,
see Sami Zayn. He's fed up.
Yeah. So the other was saying Miz versus Dolph. Nothing is planned for them to go at SummerSlam. Yeah. So that's the benefit of this, I guess. We'll see what happens tonight and the following next.
It would make sense. They both, they'll probably get a pre-show match out of it. But.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, SummerSlam's another 8-hour production.
Yeah. So it starts at 6 now, or the SummerSlam is one of the big 4, so it might start at 5.
I'm too old.
I don't even
sit there until 1:30 in the morning.
Dude,
I'm passed out before the main event. I don't like.
You gotta work on Monday, man.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Maybe if they did it on a Saturday, like, all right, we can get some beers in us and just not worry about waking hangover.
That's what I do for NXT.
See, it's just like NXT is just NXT. Keep on rolling. So we'll see what happens.
You got my boy Adam Cole running shop.
I love Adam Cole, dude.
He's money.
As things stand right now, next rapid rumor: Undertaker is not part of the lineup that WWE has in place for SummerSlam. Although things can change.
Of course they're going to change.
Of course they're going to change. I mean,
he looked good in his Raw.
Why would you have him show up for Extreme Rules and not set up anything? Like, why would you have him show up on the preview before one of the big 4?
He's a
We'll see. Or maybe he just shows up and chokeslams somebody and walks away.
Maybe Bray Wyatt just kicks the shit out of him.
And I would have been okay if Bray Wyatt showed up at Extreme Rules.
Yeah, they interrupted
the match, and that's how they lose and keep the Shane best in the world thing going because he pins Taker. I said on the previous podcast. That could have been a potential way you brought him in. And then Bray Wyatt gets his finally deserved win over the Dead Man because it didn't happen at WrestleMania 31. No, 33.
30 was Daniel Bryan.
30 was Daniel Bryan.
31.
30 was Brock Lesnar beat the streak.
Yep.
31 was Bray Wyatt.
Yep.
So we'll see. Dane says, according to Sean Spears and Cody, majority of the wrestlers know each other.
What? They might know each other, but it doesn't mean they're going to jump ship.
I know what you're saying.
Kevin Owens is best friends with the Young Bucks. He's been friends with them for fucking 15 years.
Yeah.
He's not jumping ship. He wants to stay. He wants to be a WWE superstar. He said that from day one.
Now, how about this?
He's closer to them than anybody else on the roster.
What if?
Maybe.
What if Finn Balor was one of those guys that jump ship?
I could see that.
I mean,
I don't think he will though, because his dream's always been WWE.
Yeah,
he's always said
been booked terribly ever since his injury. So
they're afraid. They're very weird about injuries. It took them a little while to trust Seth Rollins. Not too long.
Yeah, I mean, we can. Because Brock Lesnar is what?
Oh, he's the best. He's the best of the business.
He's now the reigning defending Universal
Champion. He really is.
Yeah.
And I can't wait till he gets inducted to the Hall of Fame and everybody bitches about that. He's going to be a fucking headliner then, too. I'm going to sit there with the biggest smile on my face. I love it. I love it.
So, speaking of Hall of Fame,
yep.
I read a rumor as well where Kane and the Big Show are being talked to be part of the class next year.
That's terrific.
I mean, they've done their time. They've done their time. I wouldn't be surprised if Batista gets inducted next year. Just retired. I mean,
he won't be the headliner, but he could be. I think The Rock is the headliner. You got Florida.
Rock is in Florida. That's right. I forgot The Rock's still not inducted yet. He's not retired.
If you're
not retired, Stone Cold.
Neither was Kurt Angle.
Come on, dude. The man went out on his back against Baron Corbin, bro.
I'm just saying.
Oh man,
I would put The Rock in because no matter what, if
it's in Florida. This is the time to do it.
It's perfect.
The thing is, his movie schedule will let him happen.
There
was that rumor a long time ago where it was supposed to be Roman versus The Rock at a WrestleMania. They were kind of saying,
I would have been down for that because I would have loved to hear what The Rock said about.
Oh, it would have been awesome, right? And Roman would have choked up on the mic like he choked up with.
They had to bring me back to get you over.
Yes,
shit like that.
Oh my god, I love
The Rock is terrific.
Every bit of it.
He's so great.
So speaking of Roman, the last rapper rumor today from a WWE source, Roman still isn't back full time completely. He wanted to be back straight away after he came back from cancer, but WWE are happy to have him protected in tag matches or short matches spread out and big media appearances instead of being full-time wrestling singles matches. Your thoughts?
Of course, because people are already sick of him.
Done. Like,
you got what you got. People are happy. Like
I said it a few months ago, where they just. I know they're not giving him the title run, which is good.
Well, because they're afraid to get a boot.
But I was very upset when they had Drew McIntyre lose to him at WrestleMania.
That didn't make any sense. That's another one that they're dropping the ball on because Drew McIntyre, his independent scene run, into his independent to TNA to the NXT was on.
And that's the way I see it. It's like,
and they dropped the ball on that.
You make your name for yourself when you leave, you're gonna come back and not be good. Look at EC3.
Well,
Jinder Mahal. He was a champ for. I don't know how many months.
I don't think Jinder's good. Too long.
Definitely too long.
It was way.
And that's I feel.
It was like this Kofi.
If they keep doing with the Kofi run, it's gonna turn the same thing.
It already is.
I don't think it's
I like Kofi.
I like Kofi a lot.
Right, so
this is the best time to make him lose.
I was watching wrestle with my old man, and he is literally stereotypical. Just he doesn't watch wrestling, so like he'll watch it. Like if I'll put it on or whatever if he's there, and then we'll just watch it.
Yep.
He goes, "That's the champ." I said, "Well, yeah." I was like, well, he's been wrestling for 11 years.
He's the SmackDown champ. There is, of course, your champ on Raw.
That's what I'm trying to say. There's different humans out there. You know what I mean? Like, it's good that Kofi got his time, and he deserved it. Like, he deserved the title run. I mean, not one this long.
Right.
This is a little...
says he will be champion by WrestleMania. Are you saying Kofi Kingston will be champion all the way to WrestleMania?
Oh, God.
I don't know. Oh, maybe Drew McIntyre, actually.
Oh, I hope so.
Drew McIntyre might be the one that you're going to be talking about.
I hope so. That'd be great.
So... that wraps up for Rapid Rumors. Now moving on to Top Rumors. Before I do that, if you haven't already, like, share, follow, retweet, subscribe. It's the 5 things you got to do. First Top Rumor today, Ronda Rousey update. You all know my thoughts on Ronda, so I won't get into that. Just go watch it on the previous episodes. But Rousey's expected return is currently up in the air. We've been told that
Is she pregnant?
I don't know. It's like I thought she was.
I thought she said that on Instagram.
It was very cryptic. She might be pregnant. I don't know. It's like weird. But like there's all these rumors are coming out. It's like, yeah, she's coming back sooner than you think.
I love Ronda.
I know.
I love Ronda.
I know. It's just the way they booked her. And I knew they were going to screw it up.
Yeah, that's not her fault. They definitely should have brought her in just for the name value and then gave the title to her eventually.
Eventually, not your third match or second match in.
Yeah, but that's not her fault. And she did well in the ring. She transitioned pretty well.
She did. She definitely did. But it's just, God. When she turned heel, thank God, because that's.
Oh, she had to.
She definitely had to. And that's
people weren't happy.
People were not happy at all. But
I would love to see her sooner.
So, apparently, creative. What?
I'd love to see her sooner rather than later. I love me some Ronda Rousey.
You might see her sooner than we think. Dave Meltzer believes she will return in the fall, but with the return of Paul Heyman,
it's too long away.
I mean, earlier return because Paul Heyman, great. She always wants to work with Paul and all that stuff.
That would make sense.
Here's another big thing with this whole update, though. Another source is indicating that WWE officials are hoping that I believe it's Travis Brown, her husband, will return not just in the audience, but to a contract and work for the company as well, like on the side of Ronda Rousey. I've been told, this is a rumor, of course, that one of the major reasons the Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch pairing has been hyped up so much has been with a view to make a mixed tag with all 4 competitors.
I'm already sick of Becky Lynch. But
it's getting overused.
And I hope you guys are all happy about this because you wanted it so bad.
Listen, I wanted it, but I didn't want Vince to touch it. And when Vince touches things...
he's always going to have to.
Oh, my God.
The Becky Lynch thing was fine, and then it got shoved down everybody's throat. She's not...
I would still rather have
she's
Becky
too
Lynch
hyped
than Ronda Rousey, that's for sure.
Watch your whore mouth.
I would still rather have the man than the baddest woman on the planet.
No.
And that's why it's our opinions.
I love Ronda.
And I love Alexa Bliss, all right?
Oh, dude.
We all can have what we want. You finally got Brock Lesnar back as your champ. At least enjoy that for now.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy it.
For now, all right?
No, they better have. I want a lengthy 5-year run. However long his contract is, I want him to be the champ of that month.
Nathan Cadero just joined. Nathan the Enforcer, welcome back. Phillies suck. I respect that.
What?
Go Red Sox,
Who
man.
said that?
Nate Cadero.
Nate! What did I do to you, guy? Mind my own bit. We do. That's what hurts.
Paul Nadeau joins the show. He says Brendan touches things too.
That's true.
What are you touching, man? It's okay as long as it's over PG. That's for damn sure.
It's legal.
It's definitely as long as it's legal. So the next one I have for you, Demon King, is he performing at SummerSlam? So the whole thing with Finn Balor, so he requested his time off. He requested some time off to get 2 months off. He wants to pretty much get back and
he's getting married.
Is he getting married?
He's engaged.
Is he engaged to Veronica?
Whatever her name is.
Rodriguez. Yeah. She's a sports caster for Spanish or something.
I would assume that they're going to get married. And he's going to enjoy
Maybe that might be a reason why.
He's been going for
his
a while,
relationship has been very like secretive though. It's like been very like private wise. Like we finally realized he has a girlfriend. Like damn, I thought he was just single and smashing all the women's wrestlers on the roster. But so the report goes to state that is giving the time off, which will start after SummerSlam, and as long as he could just put Bray Wyatt over.
Someone said F5 Becky.
That was before. That's when we were talking about. Paul says, I can't wait for Raw tonight. Yeah, I mean, don't get yourself hyped up because it's going live in 16 minutes. So we got to wrap this show up. So the thing with Finn Balor, at this moment, he will not be donning the demon persona for the big match against Bray Wyatt. That's rumored to take place at SummerSlam.
He's not.
Not rumored. He's not going to be the Demon King.
I don't know why they wouldn't do that.
So I thought he would be because it gives Bray Wyatt something.
A little more credibility.
It's not a title. It's not like a dead man. It's not like you're just defeating some random guy, Jinder Mahal. It's literally you showed up, you grabbed Finn, you gave him the Sister Abigail. What does Finn hold that is valuable? It's the streak of Demon King.
It would be fun.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like I feel like if Finn Balor loses this,
he's gonna lose it.
Which, yeah, like
it would make sense though.
If Finn Balor loses, it's fine. If Demon Finn Balor loses, you just threw like there's nothing more that Finn Balor has to offer.
That's not true.
He is a great competitor.
You're gonna give him 2 months off.
Right.
You're giving him at least 2
and then
months.
Come back and
maybe a little longer.
And what? Defeat Bray Wyatt when he comes back?
No, but build him up another way. You can repackage him.
And that's the problem. They have a terrible way of booking him. So if you get rid of his demon, he has nothing else to fall back on.
You got to build this up with Bray.
I understand that, and I want Bray to win. Trust me. I'm okay if Bray beats the Demon King or Finn Balor originally.
That's right.
I don't care who he beats. Bray Wyatt should win no matter what. If he loses, I might just quit. Everything.
I won't watch for a little while if they drop. That's not true. Brock's champ. If Brock wasn't champ.
If Brock wasn't champ and they dropped the ball with Bray Wyatt,
I'd be gone. They've sucked me back in with Brock.
Damn it. They did it again.
They did every time.
They got me every time, man.
I enjoy his
Oh, man.
I enjoy his that runs way too much.
See you later, Paul. He's saying peace out. He's got to go get some done before Raw. He wants to watch Raw tonight. Oh, the Raw reunion, all the legends are going to be there, so he's definitely going to see some familiar faces. So, since we're talking about Raw reunion, we'll talk about Raw reunion and not let it be the main event. I'll let the major title match spoiler be the main event of today's show because I think a certain someone might be upset. I keep piping it up. I won't tell you the confirmed list. I'll just tell you who has declined the offer to come to tonight's Raw reunion show. One is Bubba Ray Dudley. He declines. Devon Dudley will be there, though, because he works backstage.
Oh.
So Bubba Ray is not in the company anymore. So Bully Ray said, no, peace.
He's got a good podcast.
Jim Ross, does he really? Yeah. Jim Ross, even though Khan let him say, yeah, you can go ahead. I don't care. That's pretty cool on the owner of AEW.
Well, why would they care? Yeah. More eyes on their product.
Exactly. That's why he's like.
But Jim Ross doesn't want to do it.
Jim Ross literally said, "Nah, I don't feel like it."
They shit on him in the 25th anniversary. So.
Yeah. Joe says all alleged will be a 1 segment watch, and it's gonna be the 24/7 title.
They're all gonna take turns.
So another one who declined an offer. It's a rumor. Bret the Hitman Hart. I mean,
good riddance.
Whatever. It's just he fell off the stage at AEW. You know that? I don't know if you heard that one. He came out for the first show.
I'm not a fan.
Raised the title. It was supposed to be Ric Flair, by the way. What was that title?
Yeah, they couldn't do it.
They couldn't do it because of his health. Bret Hart he raised the new title for AEW, and when he walked up the stage, he fell off the stage.
You get what you got.
He's good, though. He's definitely not injured because
that fan tackle on him was hilarious.
Damn. That Hall of Fame thing?
It was.
Do you think it was planned?
No. I think there was a dumb move to do it. I don't agree with running in there, and I think that you get what you get if you're going in there.
That man got punched in the face by Dash Wilder. Braun Strowman was being held back. Good God. If Braun Strowman got a hold of him,
It's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yep.
Because if that dude gets a hold of somebody, they're probably...
Paul says, let's crack some beers and stun some people.
I can't.
There's definitely going to be something with Stone Cold and Kevin Owens tonight for Raw Union. But also some legends in a way. Both John Cena and The Rock right now are not advertised or scheduled to be on tonight's show.
They always surprise people, though.
Exactly. Don't be surprised if John Cena shows up because he's been very cryptic with what he's been saying. The Rock, though, I don't know. He's too busy with his movies, bro. No. We might not get The Rock tonight, but John Cena will most likely be there.
The Rock is something you advertise.
Then again, he is filming Fast and Furious, so
Cena will be there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think The Rock.
Someone who will definitely most likely be there, the man that R-Truth keeps calling Drake Maverick, Hornswoggle, is most likely going to be a surprise for tonight's show. He has been spotted around the Florida area. I believe Raw's in Florida. He's been spotted around the arena, the area of Raw tonight, and don't be surprised if he wins the 24/7 title and then loses it an hour later or something like that, or an all-in-one segment like Joe was saying. That wraps up that now. Here comes the last top rumor I have for you. Major title match spoiler for SummerSlam. I wonder what this could be. I mean, I've been hyping it up, and I keep pointing at this guy because he loves a certain champion guy right now.
Dude, it'll be some
Brock Lesnar. So let me say, SummerSlam is almost a month away, and we have a potential spoiler for the winner of the Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar match.
It better be Brock.
It has been leaked in a local advertising. Now, don't forget, subject to change because cards always do.
Yeah.
Has been showing the Universal title on the line with Seth Rollins, the Architect, going up against Drew McIntyre.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens. I'm not too happy about that. It doesn't make sense to have him cough it up.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense.
I think Brock will be champion going into Fox on SmackDown.
He should be.
He's a draw. He's just going to be there for when SmackDown makes that switch to Fox for the ratings. It all makes sense.
Makes sense.
Then again, this could be a old advertisement. But then again, card is subject to change. Whatever's happening in September.
Imagine Brock versus Drew. That's a match I want to see.
I would have liked that for SummerSlam.
Give it time.
You got to give it time because Brock would have lost. You got to have Brock lose that. If it's Brock versus Drew, you got to have Brock lose.
Yes.
All right, but it can't happen this soon. Makes sense. Also advertised now, Hell in a Cell. I don't know if believe it's probably the next one after SummerSlam. Kofi Kingston is rumored to take on Randy Orton. It's unclear who holds the title, but it's pretty much showing what is going to happen at SummerSlam, where it's going to be Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton, which is unannounced. We'll see. And like I said,
I don't mind when Randy Orton's in the picture.
I don't mind it either.
I used to be a very big Randy Orton.
Yeah,
I love
Legend
him.
Killer back in the day.
Oh man
was definitely a
covenant. He carried SmackDown for a while.
Oh yeah,
him and Undertaker.
Oh, definitely.
He probably should have broke the streak.
Edge
he
carried it too. Edge carried that show. Batista carried that show.
Edge.
Eddie Guerrero, rest in peace.
Edge. I'd put him right above Macho.
Macho Man, there it is. Where's Cody Bergeron? Let's get that debate going.
Oh, he'll flip out.
That's going to do it. So this is the second edition of the Insider VA's Road to SummerSlam Rumor Mill. Third edition will happen next week with another special guest. I'll say this since I like to say rumors. It is rumored to be a new face. We've had familiar faces with Dane and Brendan. Next week, a rumored new face will be on my show. And it might be a girl. It might be a guy. Stay tuned. It will be announced Monday morning. How about that?
I'm excited.
If you haven't already, like, share, follow, retweet, subscribe. The 5 things to let SmackTalk run wild on you. And, of course, what's up?
Perfect segment for tonight, right?
What's that?
Brock Lesnar suplex the whole roster.
What if he just suplexes every single legend? He's all for it. Doesn't matter.
Anything, Brock. Just have him just suplex. Have him suplex Hogan about 15 times.
It's like, those racist things you said?
Oh.
Suplex. How many times did you say it? Suplex, suplex, suplex.
I'm up for watching Brock throw whoever else he wants around. I don't.
Right. So, Brendan, thank you for being on the show.
Appreciate it.
As always, it's a good time when you are always unfiltered and say what you want to say because that's okay. That's what the show's about. It's his opinion. If you don't like it, shout out in the comments, and then you guys can have a debate. He'll probably be on the show once again in the future because I always like having you here.
I love being it. I do.
Thanks for being here, bro. Being here. Too sweet.
Let's hope Bray Wyatt just.
Let's hope they don't drop the ball with Bray Wyatt. As always, Brendan Nadeau. I'm Insider BA. I will see you all with my next special guest for the next Road to SummerSlam episode. Peace.
I can't wait to see who it is.
Stay tuned. Then again,